Hello, folks. Welcome to episode 4 of the Defacto Film Reviews. I'm co-host Andrew Walker, and as always, we have Mr. Robert Joseph Butler. How you doing, sir?
Hello, thanks for having me again on our 4th episode, like you said,
Yes.
of Defacto Film Reviews here on the shores of Lake Orion.
On the beautiful shores, Lake Orion, Michigan. Folks, it's almost summertime. It's getting to that weather where we can wear shorts out and
The convertibles are out,
yep.
and our weather goes from 50 degrees up to 90 in a
And-
day.
Just like 51 years ago, Steven Spielberg has a big movie coming out this summer.
Yes,
He started the summer blockbuster with Jaws in 1975,
yes.
and now he's got Disclosure Day coming out next month. Have you heard anything about this movie? All I know is that there's possible UFOs involved, and Emily Blunt and Josh O'Connor in it. That's all I know, really. I'm trying to not read so much about it.
I do remember we actually discussed the movie with Joe on one of his previous podcasts. That was one of the things we're looking for. So here we are, Disclosure Day. A lot of people are going to think once that movie comes out, we're actually having our own Disclosure Day where the aliens are going to eventually reveal themselves. And there's some speculation that the movie could very well be a potential sequel to Close Encounters of the Third Kind, which would be awesome.
That would be so
Imagine if
cool.
Richard Dreyfuss just appears out of nowhere.
Like he's Josh O'Connor's grandpa or something.
Yeah. Lurking behind the shadows or something, you know?
That would be cool, man. A sequel 45 years later or however many years later, that would be really cool.
Yeah, that one came out in 1977. Yeah, so...
It was that early?
Yeah, 49 years.
Same
Yeah.
year as Star Wars?
Yep.
Wow. Spielberg and Lucas, good buddies, both have huge sci-fi movies, although very different types of sci-fi movies, come out the same year.
Yes.
I'm very much looking forward to this. I hope it's really good. Of course, Spielberg is one of the world's best known directors, and he's been directing movies for over 50 years. But it seems like his last several movies I haven't thought were that great. And
I love West. You remember? I do love West Side Story.
I thought it was. Honestly, I only watched the first half of it. I don't know. It didn't do much for me. I much prefer the original rather than his version. But maybe his last good movie that I really liked that I saw in the theater was Munich 21 years ago.
Yeah, I saw that at the theater too. I've actually, here's a fun thing. I've watched every single Spielberg movie in the theater from Schindler's List on, besides Amistad.
When did that come out?
97. Same year as The Lost World.
And also Jurassic Park and Schindler's List came out the same year too.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
And then War of the Worlds in Munich came out the same year. So sometimes he gets, every year, sometimes you get 2 movies in a year.
Man, where does he find the time?
Yeah.
Amistad, that's one movie I never hear anything about.
Yeah.
Even when it came out, I didn't hear anything about it.
Yeah, it's I rented it at the time, but yeah, it's not considered one of it. It's a good movie, but it's not as celebrated as Jaws or Close Encounters and others, Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Let's just talk about Jaws just for a minute, because I know we got several things to talk about. Why do you think Jaws was the movie that started the quintessential summer blockbuster? Why do you think that?
I think there was a lot of great advertisement for that movie. It was a build-up. They used a lot of macabre suspense. It was very ambiguous in the trailer. Are we going to see the shark? They definitely marketed it well and ended up being a great movie. And then the word of mouth started building up, and then it paved the way to the summer blockbuster, which led to Star Wars and many others after that. Indiana Jones and Spielberg and Lucas are the summer blockbuster kings, the creators, the pioneers, if you will. But
they are good buddies and have been for a long time.
Yeah, it gave that anticipation, and that's what these summer movies do. They build up some anticipation where you're going to go in with a lot of great escapism, and we're hoping that it mixes great art with the entertainment. That's what a lot of these summer movies mostly do. Yep. Every summer we get duds, we get disappointments. Every summer we get some highlights every year. And
also, both directors are really good. I know Lucas hasn't made a movie in a long time, but pre-2005 when he was making Star Wars and other movies. And, of course, most Spielberg movies, the Amblin movies, he knows how to tap into that childlike wonder.
Absolutely.
E.T., Jurassic Park, even though it's a little more violent, but like
Raiders, Lost Ark,
yeah,
Indiana Jones movies,
and both of those guys using John Williams' score. There is something very special, and I know for both of us it's very special because we were little kids just absorbing those movies, and they got us going. They were so exciting. You could feel it emotionally, especially with that John Williams score, and it's just something special. Those two guys, they knew exactly how to tap into the baby boomers and then us, the millennials, as kids,
right?
Our imagination.
Yeah, and now you just put a Steven Spielberg movie, it's going to draw.
Yeah,
his movies get people into the seats, even during COVID, it didn't do as great as they'd hoped. But COVID was going on. What's that story? It wasn't a huge success, but it did bring people into the theater to watch, and they felt like the movie would have done better. But for the most part, though, like every Spielberg movie, it's an event.
Yeah. Yep. Do you want to talk about a couple movies that have come out so far?
Yeah, so for the summer movie season right now, we could go through it. I've watched a few movies that I've liked so far. I actually really liked The Devil Wears Prada 2. It's one of those rare incidences where I think it's stronger than the sequel, and I'll tell you why. It's got more sophistication, more satire. I felt like the first one was amusing, but it was a little too cookie cutter.
Okay.
This one brings a lot of issues that's going on with our current world of modern day capitalism, the downsizing, the repackaging.
So they do make a point of bringing up actual like real issues.
Exactly, journalism dying, and even there's a lot of good character arc, especially with Meryl Streep's reprising her role in the film, and she's a very shallow, ruthless corporate head, but in this one she starts to have more epiphanies. There's a lot of wonderful payoffs in the movie. Now,
I haven't seen the original. I don't know anything about the story. Is this the same director as the first one, David Frankel?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, same director.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
It's always good to get the same guy back,
Yeah.
director back. Cool.
And all the cast is back, so you get all of Meryl Streep, Anne Hathaway, Emily Blunt,
The
and
Tooch.
Stanley Tucci.
The Tooch.
Tucci has got so many warm and inviting scenes in it. He's awesome. I give this a film a 3 out of 4.
Aren't they related, Emily Blunt and Stanley Tucci, in real life, like cousins or something?
I'm not sure.
Because she is married to John Krasinski, and I remember reading, it was like a trivia thing. It's like Stanley Tucci and John Krasinski are related, but how? And it was like through marriage. So I think they might be cousins. What else you got, Robert?
I also did see Mortal Kombat 2, and I have to say I had a blast with it.
I've heard.
I really did.
That's what I haven't read a whole lot about it, but the little bit I have, people said it was fun, and yeah. I haven't seen the previous one or the ones they made years ago, but
yeah, the other ones are just very minor, forgettable. This one I felt adrenaline, and I was like, I'm really enjoying this. It stays really true to the video game, and the actor in the film, Carl Urban, who plays Johnny Cage, is outstanding.
Really?
Oh my gosh, he's got great charisma, and he just really steals the show. And there's a really great, not to reveal anything, there's a great showdown between him and Baraka. Oh my gosh, what a scene stiller that was.
Is it like ultra violent? Like
it is, but it's not disturbing. It's like the video game, it's cartoonish violence.
Speaking of Carl Urban, I've watched him the last couple years on that show The Boys.
Right.
I don't know if you know about it.
I'm familiar with that, yes. I
but
didn't see it, but
it's a very over the top, ultra violent show.
Yeah.
But it's making a point. And the main villain in his name's Homelander. He's pretty much a stand-in for Trump, which is hilarious.
Like we get a lot of those in movies to draw those parallels.
A lot. Days. Yep.
And
have you heard anything about Hokum? Horror movie?
We did review it on Defacto.
Okay.
I didn't get to see it yet, but I heard strong things about it.
I heard it's good.
Yes.
All right. I'll have to check that out.
And I do recommend another one out right now, Obsession.
Yes. And based on your recommendation, I saw that over the weekend at Great Lakes Crossing, and I loved it. It's one of those lower budget films that I thought the writing was good, the acting was good. The only person I recognized was Andy Richter, former sidekick on Conan O'Brien's late night show.
Yeah.
But he has a very small role in it. But these two leads, what's the kid's name? Michael Johnston, and then the girl Inda Navarrete, something like that.
Yes, Inda Navarrete. Yep.
They are great, and I'm sure we'll see a lot of them in the future. They were great.
That was where breakthrough roles.
Yeah.
And the story is very simple in a way. It's almost like a cliche story. Be careful what you wish for. It runs with that cliche.
Yeah.
But it ends up becoming a very complex, intricate film. It is a horror movie, but it takes its time. It's slow burn at times,
which I appreciate.
Me too.
And it doesn't rely on like cheap jump scares. There are a couple, but just a few. And it's not like some of these movies where every 3 minutes you get a jump scare because that's all they have to rely on.
No jump scares in this.
The characters were 3-dimensional.
Yes.
You get to see the main kid start changing his mind after a little bit, like, oh.
And you see see him change as a character too, because his character reminded me was Arnie from Christine, the John Carpenter film.
I haven't seen it,
so it's a very similar arc. He's a very a beta male kind of character, and you notice in the film he starts to get a little bit more and more brutal, due to the actions. But it's basically about a young man who has a huge crush on this girl. She puts him in the friend zone, and there's a little bit of romantic spark, like a little bit, but she keeps her distance clearly. He keeps chasing after her with mixed results, fails miserably. Then he stops at a psychic type of shop,
like the place we filmed at in Ann Arbor.
Exactly, a spiritual store, and then he buys a little stick, breaks it, makes a wish, and
what was it called? One Wish Willow, something like that.
Yeah, One Wish Willow. Yeah, breaks it in half, and then says, "I just wish you'd love me," or something like that. And
I'm trying to think of how he phrased it, because that's important. Like, I wish she was like madly
it was something
love.
like that. Yeah.
Something
right, and then it happens, and then she starts doing some very over the top things, and it brings a lot of questions up in the movie too. He's coercing her in a way.
Yeah.
And
he was like, "Do you really love me?"
Right.
And being under the spell, like, she's like, "Of course,"
right.
But you don't know what's really going on there in her head.
Exactly, and you feel for both characters here and there. There's many moments where you feel for him and you feel for her. It's a very nuanced movie that doesn't deliver easy answers, and I think it's going to be very uncomfortable for some people to discuss the nuances.
Speaking of nuances, I only thought about this today after seeing it 5 days ago. He lives in what used to be his grandmother's house, and he has a cat, and the cat dies at the beginning of the movie. That's all it really sets up about him. You don't know anything about his parents.
Right.
He lives in his grandma's house that is still decorated like an old lady's house.
Yeah, he works at a guitar store.
Yep, and it's like
with her.
You feel kind of. You do see he seems kind of sad, or like he doesn't have much else going on, and then his cat dies, of course, which is super sad for him. So he doesn't have a whole lot going on. So he's just like, I wish this, and it happens, and then he has no idea what to do except try to roll with it at the beginning, but after time he wants out and he tries to get up.
Oh yes, it's just everything
in more than one way.
the film invokes a great amount of dread in the movie too. Not to spoil anything, but that moment in the car, you feel something's going to happen. You're like,
when
oh my gosh,
he's talking to the other girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
you just anticipate it, and then it arrives. It is. I'm not going to say nothing else, but you know what I mean.
That was one thing I did predict. Just what would happen, and I'm not going to say it.
You just sense it. You sense the doom.
Yep. Very well made movie for $750,000, and like I said, I hope these young actors go on to do something good. And then
directed by Curry Barker.
He's only 26.
I'm so jealous.
So just for you horror heads out there, I just came across an interview from this magazine called Interview Magazine. It's Zach Kreger, who did Barbarian and Weapons and is doing the new Resident Evil movie, him talking with Curry Barker. And they're talking about how they're making their movies.
Right, the new faces of horror.
Yes. You gotta support these young guys doing.
It could be young carpenters in the making, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And this guy Barker, he also started out just
short films,
YouTube stuff, and I think maybe a little bit of comedy.
Just some comedy, I was going to say,
just like Zach Kreger.
Yeah.
It's a thin line, comedy and horror.
Yes.
What else you got here, Rob?
The Wizard of Kremlin is out. I have a screener for that at home. I have to watch it. It's by the great Olivia Sayers.
I have not heard of.
It played at Cannes last year, or maybe Venice, one of those two festivals last year, and got some mixed reviews. But I want to see it. I love Sayers. He directed one of my favorite movies of the last decade called The Clouds of Sils Maria with Juliette Binoche and Kristen Stewart. Very well received movie. Has a Criterion. He also did another great movie with Kristen Stewart before a year after that called Personal Shopper. So this is a very
I remember when that came out.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I love Paul Dano.
Yeah, great cast. Jude Law.
Great. Alicia Vikander.
Yep.
Excellent. I didn't know there was another Jack Ryan movie coming out. I have not seen a single thing about it.
I've seen it advertised. It's going on Prime. It's a Prime movie.
Oh, it's not even going to be in the theater?
No.
Oh, okay. That's why. Okay.
Direct to Prime, yep.
Did you like Sorry to Bother You by Boots Riley?
I did not.
I loved it.
I know some people love it.
It was extremely strange.
I know he's got a new one coming out.
Yeah, I Love Boosters.
I Love Boosters.
With Keke Palmer.
Yep.
95% on Rotten Tomatoes. We'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think Demi Moore's in it too, isn't she?
Maybe. I know we have Mandalorian coming out this weekend. I'm going to see it Saturday night.
I'm looking forward to that. I like Jon Favreau.
Oh yeah.
I am a little Star Wars out, but hey, I was really in the mood 2 years ago. For whatever reason, it was something in the air. I went back and revisited all the Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
And
have you watched any of the TV show, The Mandalorian?
I have not.
Okay.
I have not.
I love it. I think it's great.
I heard great things. Yeah.
It sort of plays like a serial Western.
That's what I heard, yeah.
Especially the first season. And there's sometimes there's villains of the week type.
Yeah.
And you'll have a famous actor come in, like they used to in the 60s. I know you all your time is taken up with movies, but
yes.
It's really good.
And work.
Yeah, of course.
The Breadwinner looks interesting. I want to see that.
Eric Apple, he directed the Weird Al movie. Did you see that?
I did. I was mixed results on that.
Oh, I loved it.
Did you?
I loved it. Remember the really psychedelic part when he does the drugs and
oh yeah, it's some amusing moments and I just felt like it lost some comedic momentum once it started becoming its own parody. It was it started out being clever and it became exactly what it was. I mean, you have to be true to Weird Al. It's in line with his music being with that parody,
Yeah. Have you heard anything about Backrooms? I think this is another one of the YouTube people that got famous on YouTube.
The trailer looks interesting.
Directing it.
Yeah, it looks very conceptual.
It's got Mark Duplass, one of my favorite actors.
Should we tell Ejiofor from
and then
Life of Chuck and 12 Years a Slave?
Yeah, Renate Reins, however you say that, from
Sentimental Value.
Sentimental Value,
Worst Person in the World.
Yep. I think it looks it's a very strange type of horror film.
It looks like a Spike Jonze movie, but a horror because it's very conceptual. It looks like it relies on a lot of otherworldly art design,
visuals. Yeah,
very hyper real too.
Yeah, I might have to see that in the theater.
Yes. And we got Tuner, which I just got a screener from that. I don't know too much about it. I just dropped in my box the other night. I'm like, yeah, I'll take it because I have heard good things on the festival circuit about it, but I don't know too much about it. It is by documentary filmmaker Daniel Rear making his first narrative feature. He just did that AI documentary, which was pretty insightful.
Oh, I heard about it. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. When you were a kid, were you a He-Man fan?
I was.
Yeah?
Absolutely. I had all the figures. I had the Castle Grayskull.
I never got into
Man,
it.
all that.
I never got into it. I don't know why, but So we have Masters of the Universe coming out in a couple weeks.
You're right, Andrew. You weren't really interested in it because all the figures you wanted me to bring over back then were Marvel and
Batman.
DC.
Yeah, that was
That's
it.
all I brought over because you weren't really into He-Man then.
I think my mom wouldn't let me watch it because Skeletor reminded her too much of Satan, and she probably thought it was real.
That's the reason why I didn't bring them over.
Yep. I have not heard of this actor, Nicholas Galitzine, playing He-Man, but I know Kamala Mendes and Alison Brie. They're
Jared
great.
Leto's playing Skeletor.
That's right.
That should be interesting.
Yeah. I hope it's good.
Yeah, there's a lot of film snobs out there just rip on Mortal Kombat 2 or will never watch it. Sometimes that's what these summer movies are about.
Yeah.
Go have some fun.
Yeah.
Look, I love art house European subtitle movies too.
Yeah.
But you know what? Last night, I got off a hard day at work. I was doing a Robert Duvall filmography. I just popped on a dumb comedy that he was in called Four Christmases. Not the best movie in the world, not really a good movie.
Yeah.
It was entertaining. Well,
Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
And isn't Favreau in that too?
Yeah, Favreau's in
Yeah,
that too.
okay.
Yep, and Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a successful movie or good movie by any means, but you know what? I shut my mind down. I was not in the mood. I worked a hard day. It was just fun to laugh here and there.
Yeah,
That's what
absolutely.
these summer movies are about too.
Yeah.
I like finding a balance with films.
Absolutely.
Power Ballad. I want to see that. That's directed by John Carney. It's a new musical. He did that documentary once. And he did a few other documentaries before. That's got Paul Rudd in it. You can never go wrong with Paul Rudd.
Right.
How about Scary Movie, Andrew? What do you think of that?
I think I only saw the very first one at Great Lakes when
I did too.
Back in the day when we used to sneak into R-rated movies. I might have seen the second one. I don't know, but nothing after that. Hey,
I'll watch it. I'm up for a good laugh. I like that series. It's funny. It's goofy. It's dumb.
Yeah.
It's got some hilarious parody in it. Not all of them are the first one. I remember enjoying the most. So.
Mm-hmm. And like we were just talking about, Disclosure Day comes out June 12th. So we said Emily Blunt's in it, Josh O'Connor, Colin Firth, and Eve Hewson. Is that Bono's daughter? Because I know that's his real last name, Hewson.
I'm not sure.
I think it
think
it is. I think I read that she's another Nepo baby. There's a lot of Nepo babies out there. No one can compare it to Margaret Qualley, though.
Great cast too. Great cast too. Colin Firth, Josh O'Connor, Emily Blunt, like you said.
Coleman Domingo's in it. Where does that guy find the time? He is everywhere.
Oh
now.
yeah, and he
like
delivers
Pedro
every
Pascal.
time. Yeah,
Yep, that's Bono's daughter.
nice.
Yep. Eve Hewson.
I wonder how this movie is going to do.
You will be able to know soon based on early chatter,
Yeah.
And it's going to be hard to avoid that because it's Spielberg.
Most Spielberg movies are well received critically.
Yeah.
Even if it's mixed, it's usually like 68, 72%. It's going to be enough for people to go see it.
Yeah.
Can it get over 300 million? I hope it does. I really do.
Yeah.
It's hard to say though.
It's gonna have to make that to break even
Domestically, yeah.
for its budget and for the
Marketing,
promotional. Yeah. So the small description we have is Spielberg returns to sci-fi with this thriller about humanity's collective response to an alien invasion, focusing on a handful of characters who may be more connected to the event than they realize. I just remember from the trailer, Josh O'Connor says that he can understand what the aliens are saying, even though no one else can. So
Right.
we'll see. Is it a sequel to Close Encounters or E.T.? I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll find out. And I think Josh O'Connor is one of the finest,
He is
greatest young actors we got right now. Or young, if you want to call him that.
He has range,
Yes.
which not every actor has. I saw him play a young Prince Charles on the show The Crown, and he was excellent.
Oh yeah, I heard great things.
Yeah, of course, Emily Blunt is great and everything. Like you just talked about, Devil Wears Prada. I liked her role in
Sicario,
yeah, that too. But
Quiet Place.
further back. Ryan Johnson, time travel.
Oh, Looper. Okay.
Remember that?
Yeah.
I don't. She's great.
She is.
Can't say anything bad about her.
And it's going to be interesting to see how Josh O'Connor pairs up with Spielberg.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm really excited, man. I really am, Andrew.
a lot of people have floated his name for the next James Bond. He's a great actor, but I can't see him being Bond. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
I could see him as a Bond villain.
but people
no,
said
you
that
know.
people said the same thing about
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig
They
20
did.
years ago.
They did. Yep.
So we'll see. I'm sure they're going to be announcing new Bond anytime now
Right.
because they got the director, Denis Villeneuve.
Yes. Yes.
That's going to be great. Furious. Is this another Fast and Furious movie?
No.
Oh,
It's
no,
a martial arts movie. Like here, I have heard of this. So
Okay.
I love Asian films. I love Asian cinema. So I'll definitely see this.
Cool. Oh, this is the Hugh Jackman Robin Hood.
I will see this.
The
I like
death of-
Pig, the director of Pig.
Is that
Yes.
Michael Sarnowski?
The-
I have not. I don't think I've seen anything by him.
So he did Pig with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Really good. I recommend it. Strong. It's one of Cage's best performances. He plays a chef in the movie, and he's kind of blackmailed by some corporate world to come back into the chef world after he goes homeless and doesn't want to do it anymore from trauma.
Okay.
So, yeah, very strong movie.
Cool. Yeah, I most likely will want to see that. Leviticus, a horror film from Australia. I have not heard of this.
Yeah, strong cast.
Toy Story 5. Wow. I haven't even seen Toy Story 4.
You know what? It ended so perfectly at 3. They should just ended at 3. But we know Disney, Pixar, it's a cash grab. They're gonna get the kids and their families to see it. It's gonna be a good hit.
Yeah.
But I'm just over it. Sorry, I'm over it.
Sure. Oh, this is the Olivia Wilde movie, The Invite, with Seth Rogen, Penelope Cruz, Ed Norton.
I'll probably see it. I have to be honest with you, I'm not really a big fan of her work. Was that Darling movie she did?
Yeah, I never
It
saw
was
it.
a disappointment.
I heard mixed things about it.
Yeah, her first movie, Booksmart, was fine, but it felt like a tier 2 version of Ghost World.
Oh, okay.
You know, and Lady Bird.
Yeah.
Don't Worry, Darling's that movie
Yeah.
that she did.
Yep.
That movie was so disappointing, Andrew, because it starts off so promising, then it just takes a horrible detour at the third act.
Oh,
Just so predictable and just not original either.
okay.
We've seen the ending many times.
Have you seen all the Jackass movies?
I have. They're fun.
They are fun.
They're funny.
I did see the last one in the theater because I was
Me
just
too.
like,
Yeah.
I might see this one. It comes out in about 5 weeks, less than 5 weeks. Little Brother. I have not heard of that.
Looks like John Cena's in it.
And Eric Andre.
Yes.
Oh, it's just going to be on Netflix. Supergirl.
Yes, I'm very excited for this because of how great Superman was last year.
Yeah.
And you can't go wrong with that director, Craig Gillespie.
What
He
else?
did I, Tanya.
Oh, I haven't seen.
He also did Lars and the Real Girl.
I have that on DVD.
Yeah. And he did the,
Okay.
what's that movie they recently did? The Money movie where the people were cashing the GameStop. He did that too.
Oh, yeah.
Dirty
okay.
Money, maybe, or
I know what you're talking about.
But Paul Dano was in that too.
Okay.
It was about the Robin Hood scandals. About people were starting to make money off Wall Street, regular day folks, and Wall Street didn't like it, and they put a cap on it, and then he battled them.
Only presidents and congressmen can do that. With the insider trading.
Exactly. Yes. What's that? I'm so. I have to look that up. I'm so sorry, but I gotta find the title of that. It's that you know what I'm talking about. The movie you didn't see it.
I did not see it.
Okay.
It sounds vaguely familiar.
I can't. I'm getting bad with titles when I don't rate it 4 stars. It's getting bad. So Dumb Money. That's what it is. I was close. Dumb Money.
Ah,
That's
okay.
the movie.
I remember
Greg
the
Lipsy
title.
directed that too.
It's good. Worth seeing.
It is. I do recommend
Okay,
it. Yeah.
cool.
As I don't remember the title, I recommend it. But Cruella, he did that too, and he did Fright Night remake as well.
Okay.
Which I thought was decent. Not a great. The original one's better.
Cool. We got Minions and Monsters. When are they going to stop making these Minions movies?
I never saw one. No interest. Hey, kids go and see their happy families. More power to them. I embrace that. You know?
I saw the first Despicable Me, and I thought it was fine for that type of movie, but I didn't need to see it over and over again. You know.
Sure. Yeah.
Young Washington, Ben Kingsley, Mary Louise Parker, Will Joseph. I guess just a biopic of a young George Washington.
I wonder if Angel Studios put that out.
Angel? Is that the like conservative?
Yeah. It sounds like something they would do.
Another Evil Dead. I wonder if it's going to be like the last one that really wasn't an Evil Dead movie. It was just, I don't know. I didn't like the last one.
This is part of the trilogy or the franchise here, so
Yeah.
I'm not that interested. Burnt out from it. I love the first two. That's about it.
I recently watched Army of Darkness for the first time.
Yeah, you said you didn't like it
For my other podcast
Right.
in here. I did not care for it. It was kind of dumb.
Oh, it is. Yeah, absolutely.
And
it's a step backwards.
it is.
Yeah.
And all of the weird camera, the frantic camera movement, all the weird angles,
Pretty
the
overdone
zooms,
in it. Yeah.
way too much.
Yeah. I have fun with it, but it's nowhere near as
No.
good as the first two.
We're getting a live action Moana with The Rock.
Yeah, I'll not be seeing that. Here's the thing, Andrew. When the Mona come out, when the first one come out, maybe 8 years ago.
A while ago.
Now we're doing live action of it.
Yeah.
With the same cast. Come on, it's just another cash.
Is it? I know The Rock was the voice of.
Right? Yeah.
But is everybody else the same?
well, I mean, that's what I meant. Like the Rock's Dwayne Johnson's
Oh, okay.
reprising his role since the live action version.
And now we're coming to what might be the biggest moneymaker of the summer, Mr. Nolan's The Odyssey. You know I'm a big Nolan fan. Am I a film bro? Would you consider me a film bro?
No. No.
But film bros love Nolan, and I love Nolan.
They do. But you also love female filmmakers.
I do.
You wouldn't saw Hamnet. They would never do that.
So
You watch international movies that
I
are
do.
just the violent ones. You know, so you're definitely not a film bro. No, he just has universal appeal.
I love his technical expertise in these movies, the visuals, the sound. Some of my favorite movies of so far this century have been Christopher Nolan movies. His attention to detail is almost Kubrickian, I guess you could say. This cast, I think they spent $100 million just on the salaries of these people because it's got everybody in it. How it's going to play out, I don't know. Because his movies, not all of them, but most of them tend to have some sort of a twist. And is he going to do this in The Odyssey? Is there some riddle that's still left towards the end of the movie, that we have to get to, like his other movies? I don't know. I'm definitely going to see it opening night if I'm not in the hospital or in jail.
I'm very much looking forward to it as well. Now, here's the thing. There are parts of me that get burnt out from Nolan, but there's parts of me that I'm really excited for this. Overall, this would have to be those top 3 most anticipated movies of the summer.
Yeah.
But I have to say, though, the online film bros, they do leave a bad taste in our mouth.
They
do. They really do. Because what I don't like about them is that they only focus on him and they only talk about him and a few other directors. It's like, guys, can we watch some other movies, films from other cultures? Embrace Nolan, definitely. Yeah. But there's other movies out there and they don't seem to talk about them, and it drives me nuts. So I'm actually, what I've been doing, Andrew, is I've been pulling people on Facebook and saying, here, watch these movies.
Yes. What would you say are aspects of Nolan or his movies that you do get kind of burnt out, that you think if you were personal friends with Nolan, and he asked you your honest opinion on how he could take a fresh path on his next couple movies, what would you tell him?
He needs to bring a more personal touch to his films a little bit more.
Yes. And I've said, I think I might have told you this before. As much as I love him in his films, there's something missing in either the humanity of the characters or what he brings out, the emotion from the audience. I don't know. I mean, in Interstellar, towards the end, I did get kind of emotional. But other than that, I think it's kind of lacking in his movies, and maybe he's aware of that and does it on purpose, and that's how he likes it. I don't know, but I agree with you on that.
Yeah, because if you look at other great filmmakers working today, like a Martin Scorsese, if you want to bring up Tarantino, Sofia Coppola, Sean Baker, Cuarón, what do they all do? They bring that human element to it. They make it so personal.
Spielberg does,
absolutely. Spielberg does it too.
Yeah.
And I know some people feel empathy for Oppenheimer's character in the film, but I not to the extent of like the Holdovers.
Oh yeah.
Not to that one. Even like look at other bombastic filmmakers in the past, like Oliver Stone, put a lot of movies that were spectacle, very energetic, highly stylized at the time. I felt for those characters more. I can't ever say I walk out of a Nolan movie really feeling for the characters. I don't resonate with those characters. I do love the directing. It's like, wow, the cinematography, the editing is always mostly impressive. I absolutely love The Dark Knight, and I love Memento. I think those are his two strongest films for sure. I love those movies, but even like The Dark Knight, there's more pathos in Spider-Man 2 Raimi's than there is Dark Knight. You know,
That's right. I could be mistaken, but I think I heard this is the very first movie that was 100% completely shot on 70 mil IMAX.
Well, yeah, the stunning cinematography. When they're in that ocean, my jaw dropped in that trailer.
I haven't even watched any trailers.
So I look away a lot. I just saw the trailer, and it was like a real teaser. And I remember that. I was like, whoa, that looks pretty mind-blowing. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this.
I'm hoping to see it at the not true IMAX, but the IMAX at Great Lakes Crossing or the Dolby Digital. Those two theaters.
Yeah, I actually went to a press screening for Oppenheimer, and it was at the AMC Livonia, and they actually had it in their true IMAX theater. Which was cool.
I think I don't think that's a true IMAX. I think there's
they ran, actually what I should say is they ran a film print of it.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was. Not true, but they ran an actual IMAX film print on that, which was cool.
So you could see the texture on
the
screen.
You could. Yep.
Very cool. 72 Hours, I don't know. Kevin Hart, not interested.
I'm with you.
That comes out on my birthday. The Dink, Jake Johnson, Mary Steenburgen, Ed Harris.
We got Apple TV. I Want Your Sex. Let's talk about that one.
Olivia Wilde's in it.
Gregor Rocky.
What did he do?
He is an independent filmmaker that was pretty big in the 90s. He did the Doom Generation and Nowhere. They're very surreal. It's actually, he was doing Euphoria before Euphoria was doing it.
Okay.
So he always makes movies about teenage angst, teenagers that are highly yearning. They're decadence. It's a study of decadence, youth decadence. They're highly sexual culture, very uncompromising as well. But look his work up. He's quite a visionary.
Cooper Hoffman's in it.
Yeah, it's a great cast. I look forward to it. He also did Dahmer, the show Dahmer, Gregor Rocky.
Okay.
So
we're getting another Spider-Man, which would be curious to see what direction that goes in and how it's connected to the upcoming Avengers movie.
Yes, and Secret Wars.
Yep. I know Punisher is going to be in this.
Yes.
Which I'm looking forward to. Last week they came out with a 1-hour standalone Punisher episode on Disney Plus, and it was really good.
I heard that was.
It was the last 25 minutes of it is just one long shootout in Manhattan. Punisher versus 500 guys.
Nice.
I mean, you know how a lot of times they'll try to make it look as if it's one take. One.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, I could tell the seams in this, but it was still fun. And then when a couple weeks ago I read he's in Spider-Man, I'm like, oh.
I'm really excited for it. I love Spider-Man movies.
They're bringing in the Sadie Sink from Stranger Things.
So what's your back to Spider-Man real quick if we could? What's your favorite one out of all of them?
It's hard to say.
That's my oddball. I'd say Raimi's Spider-Man 2.
I know a lot of people like that.
Of the newer ones, I really liked the last one.
When it came out, was it
2021?
It's been that long?
Yeah.
Wow.
When they all merged, I thought it was pretty clever how they
Far
From Home.
They had all three previous Spider-Man. That one was good. I saw that in the theater with my sister. I can't believe that was 5 years ago.
Yes.
Jeez. I really like Andrew Garfield as an actor. I don't know if I really...
I like those Spider-Man movies were pretty mediocre.
They were fun to watch in the theater at the time.
The first one, but some of them...
Looking back, it's like...
They don't leave an imprint.
Right.
Like the first two Raimi ones did.
Correct. Yeah. And then the third one was goofy. The third Raimi, it's like, it was the Army of Darkness of the the three Spider-Mans.
Well, what about the new Refn movie? The new Nicholas Winding Refn?
When does that come out?
Her Private Hell comes out July 24th.
Oh, it's not
playing
on our
at Cannes
list.
Film Festival right now. Yeah, I didn't make it, but I know that's what I'm highly looking forward to. Yeah, it comes out July 24th.
You have to take me out on my birthday for that
movie. Actually, that weekend I'll be on my buddy's bachelor party. But when I come back, that's the first thing we'll do.
Yeah, because the only other movie I told you this. The only other movie is I was driving. I rented it, so I've never seen any of his movies in the theater. So I'd like to see this.
Refn movies are outstanding. A lot of them are hated at the time. This one's getting mixed reviews too, and that's fine. Mostly all of them are. Only God Forgives, which I liked a lot. That was panned. Neon Demon was panned. Now Neon Demon is so celebrated now. It's a horror classic now. I can't wait to see Her Private Life. And let's not forget, he did some miniseries on Copenhagen Cowboy on Netflix, and he also did Too Young to Die Old, which is a cult classic, one of the most uncompromising visions. And you love Eddington. My goodness, Eddington borrows a lot from this series. It was too taboo for Amazon Prime. They didn't run advertisements on it.
Like I was telling you the other day, I did not hear anything about it until you brought it up. Yeah. So that's definitely on my list of a series to start. Ice Cream Man, I haven't heard of it. It's
Eli Roth.
Eli Roth, which a lot of his movies are kind of. I don't really care much for his stuff.
I don't rush out to see him. I like the first Hostel, and I really got into his other ones. Hostel 2 I didn't like. I have not watched many other ones after that.
Super Troopers 3. I saw the first one when it first came out.
So I didn't even know there was a second one.
Oh yeah, I didn't see it.
I don't remember it. I mean, now it comes back to memory, but I don't.
It was.
I saw it.
The first one was kind of funny when I saw it, like still in high school, but I don't know. It didn't really stick in my mind.
Oh, at the end of the Oak Street.
Oh,
David Robert Mitchell.
Clausen's own David Robert Mitchell, who did It Follows, and speaking of Andrew Garfield, Under the Silver Lake.
Yep.
Weird movie, but I love both those movies.
Yeah, I enjoy them both as
well. I'm definitely going to see this in the theater. I love Ewan McGregor and everything. So it says a high concept sci-fi thriller. So might be getting a little Spielbergian in there. We'll see. You're going to rush out to see Paw Patrol?
Maybe another alternate reality.
You've heard the history of Coyote versus Acme, right? They made this a couple years ago.
Yes.
And Warner Brothers was going to shelve it.
And Catch Up Films picked it up.
And write it off as a tax.
Yeah. I'm glad they're giving it a home.
It's crazy that companies can do that. But
yeah.
People, what I've read about it, the few people that have seen it said it is very, very good. So if it gets good reviews, I might actually go see it. Mr. Ridley Scott with Mr. Jacob Elordi, Josh Brolin, my favorite, Margaret Qualley, and Guy Pearce. Excellent cast.
Strong cast.
I
like Ridley Scott. I don't love him, but I like him.
He's one of those directors where maybe 1/3 of his filmography, I think, is excellent.
Yes.
A third I haven't seen and I'm not interested in. And the third is like, remember he did that Exodus movie about 10 or 12 years ago?
Yes.
I saw
that. But
I saw it in the theater, and I took my mom because she loves all biblical stuff. It could have been like it had promise, and it could have been better, but it wasn't great. But he's one of those dudes. He's mid-80s. He's still coming out with
Gladiator 2.
Yeah, coming out with movies every year or every other year.
House of Gucci he did. That last Duel movie I liked too. That was released the same year as House of Gucci in 2021. Did he put 2 out that year?
Yes. Together. I never saw that. The last movie on here is called Finding Emily. The only name I recognize on there is Minnie Driver. Looks like a rom-com.
It's like a British one. I wish we could find some more independent movies. That's what I'm looking for online.
Yeah.
I haven't done much research. What's the independent scene like? I mean, I know there are Private Hells, but there's not many independent movies that were on this list that we printed out.
Yeah,
but,
we just got this from Rotten Tomatoes.
And they only put the big ones on here, so I'm sure we'll find some treasures like last year, Sorry Baby, and Life of Chuck was a great summer indie film last year. So,
which I wish more people would have seen, but hopefully in the next couple of years it'll go around.
Yeah, I'm trying to find some. Nothing's coming up for independent movies from this year, the summer. Any big ones other than the Bruce Riley one coming up, which we talked about. So hopefully the summer movies are good, Andrew. Let's hope that they.
There's a lot of big names, a lot of big directors. So I think it'll be another good year, another good summer. And then we'll probably be 4 months from now. We'll probably be talking about a movie that came out of nowhere that nobody anticipated coming.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
And then it'll be 4 out of 4 stars for everybody. You know?
I don't even know what comes out anymore until I get in my inbox, like these small indie distributors, these publicists. Hey, screeners are available. I look it up and I'll say, oh, that looks good, or oh, it's distributed by Kino Lorber or Janus Films or Neon or whatever it is, And Neon puts a lot of movies. I got that box set.
That was so cool that they gave you that box, the physical box set. It's probably got what, 5 or 6 movies in it.
It was about a good dozen. So pretty much everything that's on their slate that year, even stuff that wasn't out yet, they put in there like that might have they're trying to get for your considerations for international film and they didn't quite break through. Like Alpha, Julia Ducournau, who did Titan, they put that in there, which was cool.
So, is there like a thing like a rule that you can't sell that?
Oh, absolutely. If you sell them, you're going to be indicted by the FBI. Absolutely.
I was just going to say,
yeah,
Robert, make a burner account on eBay and put that on there and see how much you could get for that.
No, you want to get me in jail? No, I would never.
So my sister's, one of her friends from church, her husband is part of SAG because he is. So
you get some screeners too. Yeah.
He is an announcer for the Pistons.
Okay.
So he's not like, he might have done some acting in the past or something, but through that, he's through SAG. So his wife was having a garage sale, and she told Alexa, she's like, I know Andrew's a big movie guy. Do you know if he wants any of these? So I went over and I looked, and I walked out there with like, I don't know how many DVDs, movies and TV shows. But she did not sell them. Just if the FBI's listening, she gave them to me, which isn't illegal. No. Wink, wink. But yeah, I got a bunch of cool ones. I haven't even had time to watch them.
Oh, there's probably a lot of stuff you haven't seen that you probably wanted to watch.
Yeah.
So here we are, the summer movies. Here we are.
Yes.
Let's hope that the summer is not a brutally hot one with nice weather. Definitely go do some swimming, do some activities, go to a ball game, watch movies at night, go to the theater, chill down sometimes.
Yes. Do not start another war, please. Let us have one last summer on Earth. Yeah, I am really, really looking forward to the Spielberg. It's been like I said, it's been a long time since I've sat in the theater to enjoy a Spielberg movie. Almost 20 years. So
Spielberg, Nolan, Supergirl, and the new Refn. I would say those are the ones I'm most excited for.
And hopefully the David Robert Mitchell and Ridley Scott.
Oh yeah.
Anything else you want to add, Mr. Robert?
Oh yes. So I did watch the new Sofia Coppola documentary.
Your girl.
The review is up. I absolutely loved it. I adored it. A very strong portrait of Marc Jacobs, the fashion designer. It's a very personal documentary talking about Sofia Coppola's personal. She's friends with him. I didn't know he started the grunge phase, Marc Jacobs. You learn a little bit of that in the documentary.
I don't know anything about the dude at all.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't have to be a fashion girl to appreciate this movie, but you will walk away appreciating fashion more because it reminded me of Phantom Thread a lot as I watched it. It's like, there's a lot of little artistic obsessions that really go into this.
Sure.
The gauges have to be right on the buttons.
The size of the needles.
Exactly. Talk about that. The needles have to be exactly right. Then not only does wardrobe, he's actually a filmmaker. He's a director. He doesn't direct movies, but you could tell he's got a visionary director mind.
Okay.
And he has a huge appreciation for a lot of classic cinema, like art house European movies. He loves Werner Fassbinder's movies, for instance. He's a big fan of that. He grew up watching a lot of Audrey Hepburn movies and a lot of films on that caliber. He's a big fan of Cabaret, of course, and all that jazz, the Bob Fosse.
Fosse.
You see all these sensibilities in his own artwork, and you're like, man, this guy should direct, but he's got a huge passion for fashion. And
sure, and who knows? In a couple of years, maybe Sophia would be like, "Hey, I'll teach you some things."
Yes, and this is our first nonfiction movie.
That's right.
You know what? She's waiting for funding or her next project. Do the Scorsese way. That's what Scorsese does. He'll shoot side projects and documentaries on the side to keep the creative.
Just like you're doing, right?
Exactly.
You finished. How did you see it? And then how will the general public be able to see this?
So, yes, it's on Fandango to rent right now. It's on
probably $20
all the VOD, so. $10.
Okay.
$10.
All right.
I tried my best to get in a screener. They were not giving out screeners for it, which broke my heart. It never played here in Michigan. I was trying to find that out.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was going to get at least it was never going to get a wide release, but at least a little bit of a release in a couple big cities.
So I talked to the publicist. I even said, hey, can you try playing it at Flint Institute of Arts? Is it playing at the DIA, Ann Arbor? She said, no, it's sadly not playing in Michigan, she told me. That broke my heart.
Now, I'm going to ask you this because you would know this more than me. What what goes into the decision making if a movie is only going to play in like L.A. and New York versus L.A., New York, and the next 12 biggest cities?
It's interesting because usually it's movies that have momentum, and that movie had a lot of momentum. That weekend it came out, it had the highest per screen average that weekend. Even higher than the number one movie at the box office that weekend. I think it was even higher than Project Hail Mary per screen in New York. But then again, it made sense. New York's a very fashion town.
Oh, yeah.
Marc Jacobs has a huge reputation in New York. So all those Sofia Coppola's loved in New York. So you had all that niche people going to it, but they probably knew that it was just a niche there in L.A.
And so they weren't even going to try to open it up to other markets.
Yeah, probably because Michigan, we're not known for fashion. We don't have a huge fashion infrastructure. But I think they got it out there, and A24 said, "Hey, it's a documentary too, which is already hard to sell. Most documentaries don't even get a limited theatrical anymore. They mostly get a streaming one.
Yeah.
But that being said, though, I'm glad I had the opportunity to finally watch it. It's well worth it. It's a very rewarding documentary.
Has she said what her next project is?
So she was supposed to direct a period piece with Kirsten Dunst, and
really,
and it fell.
Sounds very familiar.
Yes, another one, and the project collapsed. Unfortunately, she couldn't secure the funding, which is bizarre to me because Priscilla made money. That's the thing. Like,
she's been making movies for 28 years or whatever.
Oscar winner, and
same problem with her dad.
Yeah. And
maybe the old Hollywood heads are like, no, we know who your dad is. You're not getting any money.
It's actually a thing with female filmmakers. They have a hard time. No one could get millions and millions of these dollars, but yet these women who are so talented struggle with it, and it's sad.
Yeah. What's the latest update on your personal documentary, sir?
Jabari's Matt. Yeah,
Jabari's
we're
Matt.
editing it. It's editing very well. We're doing it in chapters. We almost have the first chapter completed.
Who's doing the editing?
The editing is one of the cinematographers in the film.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
he.
That's good. You have.
His name's Valerio. He's really a talented young man.
Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome. And then, do you know approximately the length of the movie? What it'll finally be?
So we want it to be about 70 minutes.
So okay.
Yeah, and
cool.
it's really got good production value for a documentary. We shot it very well, and I was watching the new Sofia Coppola movie. It's like, whoa, I did that too. Now people are gonna think I ripped her off because like some similar shots,
Sure. Are you gonna have a local premiere?
Yeah, I want to actually premiere it at a film festival, a local festival. That's my goal. So I'll keep everyone informed when it happens.
I'm very. When you told me this several months ago that you were doing this, I was very excited.
Yeah,
because I've seen one of your shorts, and then of course Blood Immortal. I want to see how you do your docs.
Yes, first nonfiction.
Yes. All right, Mr. Robert. Anything else? We're right at 55 minutes.
Thank you, everybody that watches this, and please share it, and please watch the movies, and visit defactofilmreviews.com.
Yes.
Every week we got new reviews posted for myself and my whole team. Very talented writers there. If you want to know what to watch, go on there. Tons of good reviews on there. Go to the movies. I really love right now how people are going to the cinema. We have like 3 movies out right now that have grossed over $300 million or about. Michael, Super Mario Brothers, Project Hail Mary.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep.
Especially when people said the movie theaters are dead 5 years ago. They're not. I predicted it too. It's like people are going to eventually get back after COVID. They're going to feel comfortable.
And you need to make good movies that people want to see and
market them well.
And spend a little bit of money marketing.
Yeah.
But yeah, my
Sessions doing well. It's a word of mouth that's going to continue to grow.
Yep.
I mean, look at the drama that did well too. So it's
I was just going to say, Obsession's already made several times its budget over. And if you're a horror fan, I highly recommend seeing it in the theater. It's very well made, and you're going to fall in love with these young actors. All right, folks, thank you for listening. If you do see Obsession, send me a message and tell me what you think about it. And we'll catch you next time. This has been Defacto Film Reviews, and I'm Andrew Walker.
And Robert Butler.
All right, folks, thank you, and we'll catch you next time.